That's amazing. I've just heard that in both ears, so I've had it in my headphone. I've had Jared Leto singing that song to me in the studio.
I was practicing.
Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm great. So nice to be here.
Oh, it's lovely to have you on the show. So that was Stuck. It's the first song that we've heard from the brand new album, which is It's the End of the World, but It's a Beautiful Day. And you were singing that over the weekend. We were just discussing you've had a really hectic weekend.
It was great. It was everything that we thought would probably happen, which was a total disaster, a beautiful disaster, but it was still exciting and great to be here. Great to get started.
So you were kicking everything off in Dundee, and this was Radio 1. It was the big weekend that they do there. And,
yes.
There were issues on the Saturday, which we were just chatting about.
Yes, there were issues. It was our first show in 4 years, and brand new crew, brand new songs, brand new us, It's been a long time, 4 years. And we were about to go on stage, and our equipment just went up in flames.
Oh my God.
It was first the guitar, and then it was this with the drums, and it just was one thing after the other. And eventually we couldn't play the show. We ran out of time because, of course, there are so many other bands. You can't step on someone else's time. And then so, Chris and everyone over at Radio 1 and Melvin, the promoter, all these people kind of got together and came up with a plan for us to play the next day in the morning. They were going to open doors early, so we played at 11:45 in the morning.
Earliest show you've done in a long time?
Early, one of the earliest ever, but thanks to them for finding that opportunity. And this kind of came after... no complaints, by the way. It's just hilarious now. Like we flew over here, British Airways, of course, the best. And then there was an IT crash. It was in the news. Okay, there was like the computer systems at British Airways went down. So we landed in London, and we were supposed to transfer to Edinburgh, right? But the connection was canceled. So we got in the car and we started driving.
Oh my God.
And then our bags were gone. And I said to everyone, so we left without our bags, by the way. And I said, we're not going to see our bags for weeks. And of course, we haven't seen our bags yet.
Oh, they haven't turned up?
No.
God.
I don't have them either. So we were, anyway, it was just like a perfect disaster. And that's touring. That's life. It's full of those kind of, adventures, to put it politely.
But it's quite, it's a really big deal, and you must have been quite nervous and stressed about unleashing or beginning all over again. So this could have tipped you over the edge.
I was so nervous to play for the first time, and to play Stuck for the first time, but to play for the first time in 4 years, that, the next day we were more nervous just about everything working. And I just figured there'd be, 10 or 20 people kind of groggy and hungover that would show up to come see us at 11:45 in the morning. But it turned out to be packed, and the audience was incredible. The energy was great. It was a very sloppy, messy set from us, but it was loose and it was fun.
Yeah, but hey, that was, so you enjoyed it
good.
probably all the more. So was that your spare outfit that you were wearing on stage? If you haven't seen your bags, that was not what you were intending to wear?
No,
really?
No. That was like, last minute, let's throw it together. It was kind of a kilt, ish, which I've been guilty of wearing before you got to in Scotland. But it was a kilt, and my brother as well. We were paying tribute.
Very good. Right, we're going to play a few songs, favourite songs of yours as well from your past. We asked you for a song that makes you dance, that fills the dance floor, and you chose the Bee Gees and Night Fever. So where does this figure in your life? What does it mean to you, this song?
It really goes back to my brother and my mother. That movie was huge. The soundtrack was huge, Saturday Night Fever. And my brother, I still remember it. I texted him this morning, actually, when I was listening to the song, because I thought of it and I listened to it, and then I sent it to Shannon. And he was a great dancer when we were kids, and he would grab this girl. Her name was Mary Lou, and she was an Irish girl, actually. But he would grab this girl from down in the neighborhood, and they would dance like disco to this song
in the John Travolta style.
So this is really, it's kind of a great song to dance, but it's also reminds me of my childhood too.